Okay, it's time for a little chat. So, I'm just really going through it. I'm going through it emotionally, and I've been having a lot of breakdowns. So, just to give a brief background, I am a mom of two. My girls are 4 and 8 years old, and I have been in a relationship with their dad for about 10 years, and he has issues with anger and he he has abusive tendencies. So there have been many occasions where he's acted out with violence or verbal abuse. And finally, he was removed from the home after the most recent incident where he got arrested, and the judge won't let him be around us while the case is open. So he's been gone for about 3 months now. So I've just been doing everything on my own, and life has been a little different lately. And I've gone through so many different emotions within this process. Like, some days I'm optimistic, I'm excited for the future, because my plan is to not go back to him after this. And I can get more into that about at another time about why I feel that way and what led me to that decision. But anyway, sometimes I'm feeling hopeful and excited, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a great life. I'm manifesting it, and and I'm killing it, taking care of all things. I'm keeping my house clean, and I'm doing fun things with my kids, and I'm running my businesses, and I'm just I hire a handy guy to do things that I would have gotten in a huge fight with him about if I asked him to do it. And then I feel empowered. I'm like, I don't need him. And he would make me feel like I did and like I was useless without him, which is just not the case. So sometimes I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling good. And then other times, like the past couple days, just feeling down. One thing that I feel is that our feelings are kind of a choice. Like, when I feel sad and I feel sorry for myself, then I feel guilty because I'm like, you're being the victim. You're feeling sorry for yourself. Like, just go do something about it. If you don't like the way this is going in your life, then you have to take matters into your own hands and go fix it. And I know there's some truth to that, but at the same time, I've been trying to do a lot of things, and some things have been not working out. And I feel that the universe is trying to tell me, Melissa, hey, stop trying to rush everything. Stop trying to just fix everything. It's okay for things not to be well. It's okay for you to be unwell after what you've been through. Like, you need to process those feelings, and you can't just skip past that. You can't just go from being in a traumatic, abusive situation to not being in one and just having a perfect life. Like, there's something in between that I'm trying to skip past, because I just feel like, why feel sorry for myself? Why sit here and be sad and be miserable if it's stuff that I can just go fix? Like, one thing that hasn't been going well is just needing people that can kind of replace the void in my life that I have now, that I don't have an adult friend, like a close friend like he was to me, around me regularly. So I don't have anyone to talk to about how I feel. I don't have anyone to socialize with. And so I just feel lonely. And of course, I have my family and my friends, but they are busy. We have routines as far as how often I talk or see those people. And it's not going to change now just because he's gone. That shouldn't change how much I see my mom, how much I see my best friend. Like, she's married, she's busy, she has 2 jobs or 3 jobs, and I don't want to bother, I don't want anyone to be bothered by my situation. Like, I don't want to be needy. I just want to find different friends. And I feel like I'm entering a different season of life. So it's fitting that I would meet new people, maybe single people, maybe single moms like me. Because I don't have friends like that. I don't have single friends. I don't have mom friends. So I've been trying to really put myself out there. I joined an app. I joined a local group, and I've gone to events, and I've tried to coordinate meetups, and people cancel on me, and people end up, the conversation starts off genuine and then it turns into a pyramid scam conversation. Like, it's just exhausting. I really didn't plan what I was going to say in this. I'm just speaking. Obviously, I'm just saying whatever I'm feeling at the moment. And I'm sorry that this is not a better video, but this is just what I need right now. I love watching YouTube videos. I've felt compelled to make my own for a long time, but I just never do. I get overwhelmed by like what to make them about, and I just love watching other people. I have some people that are like my favorite people to watch, that I won't miss any of their videos. Like Mikkel Jancy, Melissa Merck, Claudia Walsh, and those are like some of my favorites, and they're all very like similar but also very different, and basically they're all lifestyle people that just kind of vlog what they're doing, and they're all very creative, and they're all very positive, and the videos are just inspirational and fun to watch. And so I guess that would be more so what I would like to be doing, but in reality, that's not where I'm at right now in my life. And even they share some of the hard things that they've gone through or are going through, and I love that content as well. I love that authenticity. So yeah, we are entering this chapter of divorce, single momming. For now, things are a little bit less chaotic than I imagine they will be in the near future, because for now I have my house. I'm in my house with my girls. I have full custody. That's not always going to be the case, though. We're going to be fighting over property, I'm sure, in a divorce, because he is a very, very entitled person, like entitled personality, and vindictive and confrontational. And not very reasonable. So financially, I have been the one that's carried our family the most, and I've worked my butt off to have what we have and provide our family with a nice life. And he is more complacent, doesn't have a lot of goals in life. He doesn't have much of a career. He doesn't have a very good job. He doesn't have any goals about getting a better job. Yeah, he's just complacent, and we're very different in those ways. I'm always looking for ways to be better. Bruno, no. My puppy chews up everything, but I love him. So yeah, we got the dog right before all of this happened, so he's kind of been our lifeline, I feel like. He brings us so much joy and happiness. Who is playing with the tree? Kaya! I also have 4 cats. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think I was just talking about that we're very different people, in the sense that I have a lot of goals, a lot of dreams. I'm a dreamer. the dog's drinking from the tree. So I have a business that I started 7 years ago, and I do permanent makeup. So I'm an artist. I tattoo people's eyebrows. I tattoo lips and eyeliner. And yeah, it's a very successful business. I have lots of clients, and I've just really taken off with that. And so much so that I was able to buy a building, a pretty big building, and renovate it and turn it into a big salon where I have tenants renting space from me. So I have 10 tenants. So I have a nail girl, another permanent makeup artist, and what else? A bunch of hairstylists. I'm trying to think if I have the right numbers in my head, but it really doesn't matter. Yeah. So I opened that business this year as the landlord of my salon, and I also moved my business into my building because I used to rent just a small room is how I started my business. And now I'm in my own building and I have a big space, and it's nice. And yeah, it was a huge accomplishment, but also it was a huge financial burden to make that possible. And I'm still, paying off huge credit cards because the loans that I had and the down payment that I had were not enough to pay for everything that we had to do. So it's going to be it's going to take probably a year for me to really get back on my feet financially, which makes this whole divorce situation even more complicated because I can't afford to just go buy a new home. And I've looked into renting, and it's sad. It's sad because I would have to pay thousands of dollars per month to have a house as nice as the one we have, and our mortgage is $1,200 a month. So I'd have to pay probably $3,000 a month to have a comparable home, and that kind of financial burden would really take away from my ability to save fast, or take a really long time for me to save for a house that would actually be my own. And yeah, it's hard out here. This economy is crazy. Houses are so expensive, and I'm finding out things about, I haven't actually met with a divorce attorney yet. I have an appointment, but I'm finding out from family and stuff like my husband is entitled to half of my business. And the sad thing is that we bought this house right before we got married, like a few months before, and everything is in his name. So potentially I might not even be entitled to our home. I don't know. I have to figure all that out, but we live in a community state, in a community property state, I think it's called. So it's more I look into that, it's like really a sad situation for anyone who's worked so hard to build up their career and is married to someone that doesn't contribute nearly as much. And it's not like he's contributed in other ways to make up for the lack of income. I always have just been the one running circles around him in every way. And no appreciation. And he has said the most horrible things to me. He has done horrible things to me, and he has tried to ruin my reputation with family and friends. He's been mean to everyone, not just me. He's isolated me from everyone, and he's just not a very good person. So if anybody is with someone like that, I feel for you, and please get out. It's not going to get better. It's not. If you need any advice on how to get out, reach out to me. I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching.